Sup everyone, I'm your female otaku, and I'm here to give you my mid-impressions on the winter 2018 season. Special shout out to Lupus Rose, Scout Report, and BB World for donating to my Patreon. If you'd like a shout out in the next impressions video, then click on the Patreon link in the description to donate. This video will contain spoilers, but don't worry, I left a timestamp in the description to each anime I talk about. Therefore, you won't get spoiled on a series you're interested in watching. Not only that, I will also mention 2 anime that I'll be talking about next. Finally, there will be no spoiler-free version. With all that said, let's get started. You know what I really love about Arctic Girls? It's the spirit these characters have. They've known each other for a little over a month, yet they all joke around and act silly towards each other as if they've been friends forever. The way how these girls act remind me of the original Love Live cast, and that's a great thing. It's very realistic and gives the series so much life to it. Bravo to the animators for giving the characters lively expressions. Bravo to the voice actresses, as you can tell they're having so much fun with their roles. And bravo to the scriptwriter for having the girls speak in such a funny and free-spirited way. The past few episodes have been more on the chill side recently. Or maybe it just feels chill because I'm used to the same pattern every episode. This isn't a bad thing. However, it's been a while since I was last wowed by a Magus Bride episode. I do want to point out that I loved the line Ruth said in episode 18, how Chise and Alias acted like father and daughter, but now act like mother and son. That's exactly how I see these two. Don't get me wrong, I freaking love the Olympics, but waiting 3 weeks for the next episode of March Comes In Like a Lion is gonna be painful. I want to talk about Soya for a bit. I never understood this guy, and to be honest, I still don't. No one really understands why Soya is so isolated. Yes, we found out he's deaf, but he wasn't always that way. According to the adults, he acted distant even before he lost his hearing. It's weird, but I believe Soya to be depressingly beautiful. Just one glance at Soya's lifeless face makes me want to cry. However, he always has this glow around him. He's like the god of loneliness. Yes, I do believe this dude right here is a parody of my boy Sun Wukong, and I also love the idol songs that Papuko and Pipimi do from time to time, especially when the male seiyuu sing it. I feel like Ryuuo no Oshigoto is trying to be 2 different series. On one hand, there's a really good anime here. I like it when Yaichi shows some tough love to Ai-chan. I like how Ai-chan experienced a total loss. The subplot with Keika constantly looms over the anime, and I keep fearing that she'll never become a pro shogi player. The other subplot with Ginko and her ruthlessness towards her opponents is also super interesting. But on the other hand, you have this awful lolicon theme. Yaichi is always hanging around with little girls and getting into edgy situations with them, and Ai-chan gets jealous? It's so cringeworthy, and the series does not need that. This is a really difficult anime to recommend to others. Man, Yowamushi Pedal really stands out from most sports anime. With Gloryline especially, we've been getting screen time with the side characters who aren't even racing. We see how important it is to be on support and cheer on your team. Not only that, but Kinjo, Makishima, and Tarakuro got some screen time as well. How hype was that? Back with the main cast, Naruto's defeat was absolutely heartbreaking. The guy worked so freaking hard! Hakata took home all the major titles on the first day. The next day is gonna be one tough battle. Osomatsu-san Season 2 has been really flip-floppy. First off, it's nowhere near as funny as the previous season. Second, they brought back the poop jokes. And finally, they try to cover it up by giving me the episodes that I do want, which is funny interactions between the brothers. And I know Season 1 has some serious or dramatic episodes, but this second half alone already has way too much of that. I've just been super disappointed with this season, and having Pop Team Epic air during the same season is not helping Osomatsu-san at all. I freaking love Judy. She didn't stand out too much at first, but ever since she discovered her power, Judy's been one sassy mama. It's understandable. Judy is pissed off, and it's been a super long day. Judy doesn't even need to kick ass. Just hearing her shut someone up just makes me want to cheer for her. I'm kinda surprised that not too many people are talking about Kokkoku anymore. What happened? For about 3 weeks, people were talking about the series and then nothing. I don't even hear people praising the opening anymore. Kokkoku isn't bad, and I wouldn't say it's boring either. Whatevs, it's their loss. Alright, so I caved and read the manga. A few things from the manga were cut out in the anime, so I do recommend the manga if you want more attention to the side characters, otherwise just stick with the anime. Besides, the series will adapt the entire manga, as the manga is actually ending in 2 chapters. Anyway, fuck Kase. Seriously, this dude is so fucking gross with that high school girl fetish he has. I love seeing Tachibana get closer to Kondo because she just gets so happy. Remember when I said that I didn't ship Kondo and Tachibana? Well, thank goodness, because it seems like we're not supposed to. Kondo clearly doesn't have any romantic feelings for Tachibana, but I do like that he feels younger when he's around her. Maybe Tachibana can help Kondo in some way, because it kind of looks like Kondo is going through some sort of midlife crisis. Yo, now that's how you end a first arc. Everything came together perfectly at the end of episode 4. I totally knew that Banba was the samurai, but man, was it just fun to see it. I mentioned on Twitter that Tonkotsu Ramens is like a crossover between Bungo Stray Dogs and Durarara. My good friend Scott Report then tells me that Durarara and Tonkotsu Ramens has an official crossover light novel. Going back to the anime, episode 6 was a total blast. It kept you busy with all sorts of things that the characters were doing. There were laughs, action, and a hell of a lot of twists. Come on! More people need to talk about this anime! I forgot to mention this in the previous impressions video, but I am watching Takunomi. It's just a nice little short-form series that I like to watch while I'm eating. I love that the characters are around my age, and even though I can't drink, I do relate to their everyday work problems. As we all know, there are a ton of slice of life series airing right now, but at least Takunomi stands out thanks to the ladies being adults. Don't forget, I'm reviewing Fate Extra weekly on Caldea Gurus' channel. Reviews come out every Sunday. I don't know, I just haven't been in the mood to watch Killing Bites at the moment. Maybe I'll pick it up when it's all finished airing, or maybe I'll pick it up after I'm done recording this video. I don't really know. As for Nanatsu no Taizai, I just haven't watched the previous few episodes because I'm waiting for a certain character to show up, which he is showing up within the next few episodes or so when he does, then I will talk about Nanatsu no Taizai again.
Hey Sloan, how come you didn't talk about—
Whoa there. Have you watched my previous impressions video? Before you complain on why I haven't talked about a certain series, make sure you watch that video first. Be on the lookout for the final Winter 2018 impressions video, which will be released as soon as a majority of the anime have finished airing. Make sure to check out the links in the description for my social media and t-shirt line. And subscribe to my second channel for lifestyle videos. I'm your female otaku, sayonara.